prepare yourself, because your body is not just reacting randomly. These aren't everyday health issues. These are signals, intelligent responses to an invisible process unfolding deep within you. If you're going through your final spiritual awakening, your body becomes the messenger. But the messages are strange, often ignored, and rarely talked about. They don't fit any medical diagnosis, and they don't always come with an explanation. But once you pay attention, everything starts to make sense. These aren't symptoms of sickness. These are symptoms of evolution. And if you've been feeling these, you're not going crazy. You're waking up at the deepest level possible. Let's decode the symptoms most people will never understand. 1. Your skin becomes ultra-sensitive to touch, fabric, and even air pressure. Out of nowhere, even your softest clothes start to feel irritating. You become hyper-aware of textures, tags, seams, and even temperature changes in a way that seems irrational. But this isn't about allergies. This is your nervous system recalibrating. During final awakening, your body sheds layers of numbness. It starts reacting to even the subtlest forms of energy because your aura is no longer confined to your skin. It's expanding outward, and your body feels everything more sharply. You might notice that certain environments drain you faster, or that certain people's energy becomes almost unbearable. But on a physical level, it shows up as skin sensitivity. You might itch without a rash, feel pressure without contact, or even notice that your skin crawls when you're in emotionally charged spaces. This isn't a disease, it's your body rejecting energetic dissonance and seeking clarity. If your skin feels like a radar dish lately, you're not broken. You're just detecting more than most people ever will. 2. Random muscle spasms or jerks, especially during rest. You're lying down, eyes closed, about to drift into sleep, and suddenly your leg jerks or your shoulder twitches. It's not painful, but it's jarring. What's happening isn't just a neurological fluke. During final awakening, your energy body is separating from old, stored trauma. These twitches are like little releases, tiny bursts of electrical discharge that help move energy out of your muscular system. You're not malfunctioning, you're purging through movement. What's strange is, these jerks often appear when your body is most still, because stillness is when energy has room to shift. And you may also feel what some describe as a pulse or a wave moving up your spine for no reason. These are not hallucinations. They're the electrical consequences of spiritual detachment. Your body is reacting as your soul detaches from outdated programs. It's cleaning house. So the next time your hand twitches out of nowhere, or your back spasms while you're just sitting still, pause. That was not random. That was your body saying, I just released something you no longer need. 3. Strange and sudden food repulsions. One of the most overlooked symptoms of a deep spiritual transformations is when your body suddenly turns against your old favorite foods. You could have loved pizza, coffee, or red meat your entire life. Then out of nowhere, the thought of eating it feels unbearable. This isn't a random shift in preference. It's a sign your body is no longer compatible with the vibrational imprint of what you're consuming. During final awakening, your digestive system becomes hypersensitive, not just to calories or chemicals, but to the energetic frequency of everything you put inside it. Food that's processed, dead, or emotionally heavy, like factory-farmed meat, starts to feel like it's poisoning your clarity. You might notice that eating certain things gives you immediate bloating, unexplained fatigue, or even brain fog. And on the other hand, lighter living foods, like fruits or raw vegetables, may suddenly feel electrifying, like they're giving you energy without effort. What's even more puzzling is that you might not feel hunger in the traditional sense. You'll eat less, but feel more full. Or you'll go hours without eating, only to crave something completely random, like lemon water, turmeric, or avocado. This is your body leading the awakening, not your mind. It's removing distractions, not just toxins. It's rejecting the heavy emotional residue, attached to food choices you once made unconsciously. And most of all, it's guiding you toward alignment over appetite. 4. Painless pressure in your bones and joints. You wake up and your knees feel heavy. You stretch and there's a tightness in your spine that wasn't there before. Your wrists feel stiff, yet you haven't done anything physical. There's no injury, no soreness from exercise, and no signs of inflammation. It's just a strange weight deep inside your joints. This isn't arthritis. It's energetic restructuring. Your bones are not just physical matter. They are memory holders. The densest part of your body is also where some of the deepest unconscious energies are stored. Ancestral imprints, emotional repression, karmic burdens, they often settle in the skeleton. And during final awakening, your spiritual system begins to reprogram these deeply embedded layers. That's why the sensation often feels magnetic, like there's something pulling or shifting from within. You may hear more cracking sounds than usual, not from injury, but from your energy body releasing pressure around the physical joints. It's most noticeable in the knees, connected to movement and life direction, hips, connected to root security, and spine, connected to soul alignment. The reason this feels so strange is because it isn't painful. It's foreign. It's like your body is preparing to hold a new kind of posture, a new kind of identity. So if you feel like your body is subtly reshaping itself from the inside out, you're not imagining it. Your awakening is going deeper than muscle. It's reaching into the very architecture of who you've been. 5. Tension around your solar plexus that won't go away. There's this invisible grip around your torso, right under your ribs. Sometimes it feels like someone's tying a rope around your stomach. Other times it feels like a ball of heat trapped in your midsection, vibrating with no release. You've tried meditation, breathing, eating cleaner, even digestive remedies, but it's still there. What you're experiencing isn't indigestion or anxiety. It's the implosion of your old identity structure. The solar plexus, just above your navel, is the energetic center of self-will, ego, control, and personal power. And during the final awakening, this area starts breaking down. Not because something is wrong, but because your old sense of self is dissolving. The part of you that was driven by survival, by people-pleasing, by overthinking, by control, it can't exist in the new frequency you're stepping into. That's why the tension feels spiritual, because it is. Your body is trying to let go of emotional armor that's no longer needed, but the ego doesn't release easily. So you feel the pressure, the tightness, the stuck breath. In extreme cases, this can even feel like a panic attack with no cause. But it's not panic, it's purging of the persona. And once that old layer begins to unravel, you may feel an emptiness or hollowness in your core, like a part of you has left. That's not a void, it's space. And in that space, your true power will soon emerge. 6. Sudden coldness or heat in specific body parts without external cause. You could be in a perfectly climate-controlled room, and out of nowhere, your hands go freezing cold, or your feet begin burning up. Sometimes it's your back, sometimes your ears, even the top of your head. It's not a fever. It's not poor circulation. And no medical test gives you a clear reason. That's because what you're feeling isn't physical temperature. It's energetic redistribution. During final awakening, your body becomes a conduit for a new type of internal movement. You're not just thinking or feeling anymore. You're channeling. Heat often builds up in places where energy is being activated. Your crown, your spine, your solar plexus. Coldness, on the other hand, appears where old energy is leaving. Your hands, your feet, your shoulders. Many people report their left side feeling cooler than the right, or vice versa. Others say their head heats up when meditating or having deep realizations. This isn't mystical, it's biological electricity being redirected to support your spiritual evolution. And what makes it even stranger? These temperature shifts often occur after a strong emotional moment, like forgiveness, grief, or surrender. It's your body flushing out the charge. So the next time you feel icy hands or a burning sensation with no physical cause, understand your body is rewiring its inner current, and you're learning to carry the voltage of a new version of yourself. 7. Uncontrollable fatigue that comes in waves, then disappears suddenly. You might be going through your day fine when, boom, it hits. A wave of exhaustion so deep you feel like you could collapse on the floor. You're not tired in the usual sense. It's not from lack of sleep or physical effort. This is something heavier, something that sits in your bones. And the strangest part? It passes just as suddenly as it came. You could be drained for hours, then feel perfectly fine 10 minutes later. What you're experiencing is energetic integration fatigue. During final awakening, your body undergoes massive vibrational adjustments. It's like downloading a new operating system while still trying to function. And just like a computer gets hot or freezes during an update, your body gets overloaded. These episodes of fatigue aren't setbacks. They're pauses, mandated by your higher self, so your system doesn't fry from overstimulation. You may also notice this happens after emotional breakthroughs, synchronicities, or intense dreams. Your body is not lazy, it's processing. It's consolidating spiritual data. And if you ignore the exhaustion and try to push through, you may feel dizzy, ungrounded, or even emotionally numb. So when these waves come, honor the reset. Rest. Don't fight it. Your body is integrating faster than your mind can comprehend. And on the other side of that crash, a clarity you didn't have before. 8. Tingles, crawling sensations, or micro vibrations under your skin. You're sitting quietly, not moving a muscle, and suddenly it starts. An odd tingling sensation on your arms, a crawling under your scalp, or a strange vibration in your feet or spine. It's not pain. It's not a cramp. It feels more like a buzzing under your skin, almost electrical, but too subtle to be medical. These sensations are some of the most misunderstood symptoms of final awakening. What you're feeling is not imaginary. It's your nervous system syncing with your energy body. As your consciousness expands, your physical system becomes more aware of the movement of life force, also called chi, prana, or bioelectricity. When blockages begin to clear, the first sign is often a subtle activation in those areas. It may feel like something is gently crawling under your skin, or as if your body is lightly buzzing from the inside out. These micro movements are cellular wake-up calls, proof that your dormant energy is coming back online. They often appear during rest, meditation, or deep emotional moments. And while it may feel strange or even unsettling, it's actually a positive sign. Your body is becoming a bridge between the seen and unseen, and that subtle vibration, that's the signal that your energy is no longer asleep. 9. Echo-like ringing in your ears with no external source. You've probably heard it, out of nowhere, a high-pitched tone in one ear. It lasts for a few seconds, or maybe a full minute. No one else hears it, and then it fades away just as suddenly. This isn't a hearing issue, it's a vibrational realignment. What you're experiencing is your body becoming sensitive to frequencies beyond the audible range. These aren't hallucinations. These are subtle shifts in how your inner ear picks up vibrational information. Think of it like your spiritual antenna, being adjusted to a new frequency. Final awakening pushes your body to receive downloads in new forms, not just visions or gut feelings, but tones and pressure. You may notice these ear tones happen during moments of decision-making, just before or after a synchronicity, or when you're thinking about someone deeply connected to you. Some describe it as a ping from the universe. Others say it's like hearing a tuning fork in the soul. What matters is not the sound, but the stillness it creates afterward. If you've been hearing these unexplained tones, know this: you're receiving energetic information in real time. Your spirit isn't waiting for signs anymore. It's creating them through your biology. So the next time your body acts weird, pause. Don't suppress it. Don't fear it. Listen. Your awakening is not meant to be comfortable. It's meant to be real. And everything your body is doing right now is a message. You're not just evolving. You're remembering who you really are beneath all the layers this world tried to put on you. If this video helped you see your symptoms in a new light, drop a comment below and let others know which signs you've been feeling. And don't forget to subscribe. We're diving even deeper into the mysteries of your awakening in the next video. You're not just watching these changes, you are the change. And it's only just beginning. If you're walking this path, you're among kindred minds at Awaken the Deep, where we decode the body's messages and turn them into guidance.